Tonight we're staying at Under Canvas.
Well, there is a hospital at exit 65.
We're down at the Hoover Dam today right now. We're gonna... She's liking this trail. Hiking. Where I'm at. All right.
All right.
Hey guys, welcome to another beautiful summer day here in the South. Today, we're gonna take a little walk around this cemetery. We're not gonna be running Go South. It's just a exploration series, video. So we're gonna walk around. This is Conn Cemetery in Gallant, Alabama. So join us. Let's take a walk around this. It's beautiful up here. Let's look around for a second. See this? Look how pretty this is around here. It is shaded, like it's 100 degrees outside, so it's nice to have this shade. But look at this. It's a beautiful cemetery up here in the woods. It's nice, don't you think?
It is. It's a real nice cemetery.
Let's walk around this way. We'll go this way first, because that side looks to me like it's a newer. Let's go over here to this side.
Grace, you liking the cemetery?
All right. We wanted to come see it. It's beautiful out here. It's a good way to get exercise, guys. Just go out to a cemetery and walk around. We were down this way, so we wanted to film. This is a beautiful place out here in the country. I love these rural Alabama graveyards. They're beautiful.
Me too. It's a great way to get out and just get a little exercise in too. Just walk around the cemetery, see if you know any names.
Oh, I recognize a lot of names.
Well, Smith, how many Smiths are there?
Well, originally I'm from around the Attala area, so some of these last names I recognize. Stalls, I recognize Herring, so I do recognize some of them. That last name is Chandler. I wonder if that Chandler Mountain's named after that family.
That was the first thing that went through my mind too, was Chandler Mountain.
Well, we have a mountain over here, guys, called Chandler Mountain, so it could be.
Mr. Smith, have you ever gone to Congress?
We have a lot of Smiths.
No, very few people. If you actually get the reference I made there,
Mr.
comment
Smith
below.
goes to Washington.
Well, just told everybody.
Oh, I didn't know you were playing a guessing game. Let's see what this is. Marguerite battles. I like these older ones. They're unique. Oh, my shadow's in there. Let me see if I can get this. There we go. They're beautiful. It's really pretty out here. This looks like some of the older side of me. Be careful when walking. This is David Klein. Here you go. So this will be the bottom. Private first class U.S. Army, World War II. So he lived through the war. Thank you for your service, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, 1926. So he was a young man in World War II.
See some of these older ones over here? I knew I was hitting the right side, guys. Look at that. Look how old those stones are. We'll walk around that way. It looks like Battles.
Battles, Copeland, Osborne. Wow.
Here's another one. Sam Dillard, Alabama.
That's a lot of old family names in this area.
Alabama, private first class, 151st Infantry. He died in 1970, so he served. Yeah, he lived through the war too. See if I can get a...
1893 to 1970.
He lived a while too.
Oh, yeah, he did.
See, you can see these have the pictures on them. I don't really want to get close up because some people might not really like it. I don't know.
Well, 1948.
Albert Jones.
I don't know if there'll be many people around that would be upset about that.
He died a long time ago. It looks like he was a teenager when he died. He was.
Yeah, he was. 17.
Yeah, young. We'll go around here. See, Robert Emerson Lee, Sergeant, U.S. Army. What does that say on the front of that? Will you go over there and check it?
Yeah, Vietnam.
Vietnam?
Yeah, this one's Vietnam.
Did he die in Vietnam?
No, because he died. It was August 5th, 2003. So.
Okay, so he lived through Vietnam.
So he was he was in Vietnam. The Vietnam War.
So we got a lot of great veterans out here, guys. So what I'll do is the ones that I covered that were veterans like this, I'll throw a picture up there if I can find one of who they are. People like that.
He was
Faulkner?
alive during the whole Nixon deal with that.
Yeah, I've been covering a lot of those conspiracies and scandals. Oh, that's
Ooh,
beautiful.
this is definitely getting older. Wow.
Look at this, 1935.
Curtis Lee.
Curtis Lee? No way.
Yeah, that's what his name is, Curtis Lee.
No way. Yeah, that's not weird
I know,
at all.
Grace, these gnats are terrible.
Look at how, oh wow. I'm in the right section,
That's
guys.
what I said. This is definitely getting older.
Look at here. Look at this one. Sarah, wife of Wade Harris, but look at this old picture, guys. Isn't that nice? That's beautiful. She died in 1926. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, it is.
Look at these old ones.
That's what I was looking at, some of these smaller stones, and then back here.
It says Grace Galloway. And let's see. These are the Galloways. This one was a year old. And those are small stones. So I'm guessing most of these right here are children. Have you noticed, Jay, on some families how they'll have a bunch of children's graves?
Yes.
In just one family will have a large loss of their children.
But that was unfortunately a sad thing in the early 1900s, late 1800s. The illnesses and the population was growing. People were just not able to fight it, and there was a lot of children death, a lot of SIDS.
That's sad.
But you know, I'll tell you something that little off topic there, but what I found interesting is during the COVID pandemic, when parents weren't taking their children to the hospital as much, the cases of SIDS in the United States dropped to almost nothing.
What does that tell you?
So it makes me wonder, you know, sometimes I think the older ways are better.
Thomas Galloway, he was a Confederate States Army veteran. Thank you, sir. And he died in 1907.
I know, Grace. I wish I could spray you with some stuff, but I just can't.
Wow, these old ones are beautiful. I love these old ones. Stay right there with her in the shade right quick.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't see you arguing that. Just let me get a picture. Look how beautiful that is, guys. These are really old plots. You're walking right on.
No, I'm
right
walking in
there.
between.
Looks like somebody put something over these, to kill the grass so it wouldn't grow right here.
No, this is
These are old.
this is the kind of moss that's on top of this right here.
These markers right here, guys, these date back. These rock markers could be one of three things here in the South in these cemeteries. They could be Indian graves, they could be enslaved people graves, or they're just they date back to that time period because of the way they are. We just use rocks and stones. So it's most of the time when you see them like that, or you see that one over there, Jay, that's an Indian.
That's the one I was making my way over to that one.
We're gonna go. We're going this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because that's probably a creek grave there.
This is such a nice graveyard right here. Oh wow, look at this. This is like finding a treasure out here in the woods.
Isn't this quiet? That's what I really love about this. A lot of the graveyards and cemeteries that we go to are so noisy because there's a road traffic by it. That's why you always see us trying new microphones, new something to drown out the sounds of traffic. Here, you don't have to do that. I don't even think we need a mic.
Died 1900. Clifford Stanfield. Look how they wrote the N. It's backwards. It's like they were very illiterate, whoever wrote this. 1897 to 1900.
But you see, a lot of those tombstones like that, like we was discussing some of these older tombstones when we was riding around today, and I don't know if anyone can tell me how they made these, but I just see it that they poured a mold, just poured concrete into a form, and when it got close to being dry, looking at how the letters are on there, they just went and kind of etched it into the almost set concrete.
Actually, the way they write, too, because that stays original to their spelling.
Right.
That was their level of education in this area. And that goes back to that. Hey, look here. Here's one of the older ones. These are baby ones, of course. But the graves are absolutely beautiful. Look at this.
See, but like these, you could tell that these were etched into the stone. They weren't.
Yes. And you can't read a lot of them, but you could tell that the children's because of the shortness of the graves. And it looks like this family lost a lot of children. I'm going to go down through here and see this. Okay, guys, see this? This whole section right here, it looks like there's a lot of short graves. And that normally means that it was children. Let's see. You can't tell. These might have been the parents right here. And I'm just saying it based off the length of the graves, guys. I don't have any more knowledge on it than that. I did not research these. That's beautiful.
No, that's why we just thought it would be fun to just stop at a random cemetery that we saw on the map and kind of just come out and do a little walk around. And, you know, if you guys want us to come out here one night and maybe try and do some experiments, we'd be happy to. But for today, I'm just happy walking around looking at it. It's so pretty out here.
These are old ones too. Let me look and see what this is right here.
Well, I was looking at that metal one right there.
Yeah.
I don't see metal that often.
It looks like these are babies. Wow, that's interesting.
I know, Grace, the bugs are horrible.
Oh, this is beautiful out here. Okay, let's go over here and look. Like I was saying, Native Americans used this style with slabs when they buried people. So that very easily could be that.
Yeah, that reminds me of something like the creek in this area would have.
We had Creek and Cherokee here, guys, and they use that method a lot to bury their dead. So that's what
But from the other cemeteries we go to, I mean, I think the creeks are more of the stacked rocks.
Oh, you
I mean, not the creek, but the Cherokee were more of the stacked rocks, like when we were over in Georgia.
Okay, okay. You mean like the little stacks?
Yes.
Okay. And this looks like, I'm guessing this would be a pavilion or something someone could use. But you could tell this is a very old graveyard.
Yes, you can.
Let's see what that says. It's just a sign about the flowers being left in the graveyards. Look, and there's more old ones right there. I was checking these out. They're beautiful. They do a good job up here keeping this up.
Yeah, they do.
Beautiful out here.
Especially for something that's just back in the woods.
You see, these are old.
Private Andrew Watson.
So he must have died in war because he's buried at the Veterans Cemetery in Richmond, 1862. This is his memorial.
Yeah, so that would have been the second year of the Civil War.
And he got killed, yeah. So that's his memorial. But he's buried at the Veterans Graveyard in Virginia. Thank you for your service, though.
Definitely.
Okay, we'll walk. Well, look at these.
I mean, it must be so intense when your own country is like
cool, look.
falling in on itself.
How they did that?
Yeah.
See that? That's cool. Look, and this is more. It looks out through there. It looks like a bunch of children's graves.
Oh, that one looks broken. It's off its
sad
pedestal.
Huh?
That one's broken and off its pedestal.
George Burns Smith, World War II. Thank you, sir. All right, let's keep going this way.
You know, that's something that really scares me too, in a sense. If you look at, you know, let's go to the Civil War and look at the savagery of war. And then you go to World War I and look how that savagery increased.
Yes.
World War II, I mean, there was millions of casualties during World War II.
Well, if you look at it too, we were doing hand-to-hand combat, then we were doing trench warfare, and then we started using like chemical weapons.
I think hand-to-hand combat's an old-fashioned style of war that we're just not going to see.
Got a hill here.
It's just the machines of war get so advanced.
The what?
The machines of war just get more and more advanced.
We'll go up here. You want to drive up there?
If you would like me to.
Yeah, go up to the backside. I don't want to walk it in this heat, be all sweaty and nasty. We got to hike on the next one, so crank her up. I'll ride right here. Be filming?
Yes.
How about that? I'm going to ride in the back while he pulls up around the other side of the cemetery.
As for me and my Grace, we'll enjoy air conditioning. Whoa. Wait a minute, Grace. Don't go anywhere. Oh, shit. Grace, you make this so hard.
The interesting ones right there. Right. Do this. I figured I want to go check those sections out right there with that globe on it. See the globe?
Yeah, wait a second. She's half out of this bag now. There we go.
I saw this when we was pulling in and it had a globe on it, so I want to check it out. Let's see what this is. Okay. It says Abram Hagen Slate Shesh Linger. I'm probably butchering that name. He was 15. And he's got a globe on his headstone. That got my attention. And he was only 15. That's
Whoa.
A beautiful one. That's beautiful. Look, and you can see the reflection.
Yeah, that was just last month.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
I'm not getting a picture of the grave and just. So you see, guys, this is up on the other side. Ronald Eugene Nix. The Nix family. Look there.
Huh.
U.S. Army, 1960, 2011. Oh, I'm not walking that side. We still got a hike. I'll go up here and look at this. I got pictures. Let's see. U.S. Navy, World War II. John Livingston. All right. These people have, you see that? They have pictures on there. Yeah. This is a beautiful, look at the cemetery, guys. And listen to how quiet that is.
It's super quiet up here.
All right, Jay, we got to head down the road for our next excursion. It's a surprise. You ready?
All right, yeah, let's go.
I hope y'all enjoyed this little trip around Conn Cemetery. Gracie's getting hot. As you can see, she's panting, so
Yeah.
we got to get in the truck and give her some water.
All right, sounds good.
All right.